All right, today we are diving into an ancient Buddhist text that, and I'm not exaggerating here, completely blows our whole concept of time out of the water. It's all about cosmic time, and it takes us on this wild journey through different worlds to show us a vision of the universe that is just breathtaking.
So let me just start by asking you a question. How long is one day? I mean, we all think 24 hours, right? But what if that's just our day? What if, somewhere else out there in the cosmos, a single day could last longer than our entire planet has even existed?
So our guide on this little mind trip is a text called The Sutra on Comparing the Merits of All Buddhalands. Now, this isn't some ancient physics textbook. It's really more like a map for your mind, one that's designed to stretch your sense of what's real.
Okay, before we go any further, there's one word you absolutely have to know: kalpa. A kalpa is a cosmic aeon. It's a period of time so ridiculously long, it's almost impossible to describe. Just try to imagine the entire lifespan of a world, from the moment it's born to the moment it ends. That's one kalpa. Keep that idea of an unimaginably long time in your head, because trust me, we're going to need it.
All right, so we've got our cosmic yardstick, the kalpa. Now, the sutra starts this incredible comparison beginning right here with our world, and then taking the first step into a reality that is just so much bigger.
So on one hand, you have our reality. The text calls it the Sahā world. It's the place we live, the time we experience. And on the other hand, you have the Pure Land, which is described as a higher realm of existence. And the whole point here is to compare how time actually flows in each of these places.
And this is where things just get completely nuts. The sutra says that one great kalpa, that entire, incomprehensibly long life cycle of our world, is the same as just one day and one night in the Pure Land. Think about that. Everything that has ever happened here, everything that will ever happen, from the Big Bang to the end of time, that's just a Tuesday for them. But here's the kicker. It doesn't stop there. This isn't just a simple one-to-one comparison. Oh no, this is the beginning of a massive cosmic chain, where one world's entire lifespan is literally just another world's day. The pattern just keeps going. A great kappa in the Pure Land, the place where our entire history was just a day, well, that kalpa is just one day and one night in the next world, the Immeasurable world. Are you seeing the pattern here? It's like this insane time dilation effect, and it's just getting bigger and bigger with every step. And the sutra just keeps listing them, one after another. A kalpa in the Immeasurable world, that's one day in the unretreating wheel of light world. A kalpa there, a single day in the dustless world. A kalpa there, that's a day in the lamplight world, and it just keeps going on and on and on.
But just when you think you've gotten used to this rhythm, this escalating chain of time, the sutra pulls the rug out from under you. It prepares us for one final jump. And this one breaks the whole pattern and makes everything we've talked about so far look tiny.
So try to imagine this chain of worlds, right? Each one's lifetime is just a day in the next. The text says this chain stretches on and on, across a number of worlds as vast as dust motes, which is really just an ancient poetic way of saying a number so huge it's basically infinite.
This seemingly endless chain of cosmic eons, with each one being an eternity in itself, is actually all leading up to one final place, one final destination.
And here we have it, the final realm that this text describes. It's called the Lotus Auspicious World.
So how does time work here? Well, that entire impossibly long chain we just went through, kalpa stacked on kalpa across countless worlds as many as dust motes, all of that time, all of it combined, adds up to just one single day in the Lotus Auspicious World. I mean, you can't even begin to wrap your head around that. It's a scale that is simply beyond us.
So you have to be asking why. Why would anyone write a text that lays out a concept so mind-shattering? Well, it turns out the point isn't just to give us a cool cosmology lesson. It's actually about something deeply, deeply personal.
Right. What's the point? What's the benefit of trying to wrap your brain around these infinite scales of time? Well, it's not a math problem. The whole point is about shifting your perspective.
And here's the answer the sutra gives. It says that the very act of just engaging with these ideas, of reading them, thinking about them, and especially of trying to explain them to other people, that act itself carries this profound reward, this merit.
So what is this reward? Well, according to the text, it all happens at the end of your life. Buddhas are said to appear before you, fulfilling all your wishes and giving you this final enlightened welcome. In a way, what the sutra is saying is that the real reward for radically expanding your mind is that reality itself expands to meet you.
And that kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. We're always thinking about the universe in terms of physical distance, light years between stars and galaxies. But what if this ancient text is trying to tell us something different? What if the greatest journeys we can ever take, the longest distances we could ever travel, aren't through space at all, but through the expansion of our own perspective?